ERLC versus real life, how similar actually are they? And no, we are not talking about the map in this video, we are talking about the vehicles that are not fictional models. Drop a like and subscribe if you enjoy. This is going to be a very interesting video. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so I have done videos previously on how similar the map is to real life. For example, the cafe. We had a look at the cafe actually being based off of a real life building, which nobody actually knew about, which is quite interesting. We discovered that. We also looked at loads and loads of other buildings. You know, the police station is based off of real life. We know Rick and John's is based off of a real life location. We know there are quite a few buildings in ERLC based off real life places. We also got Chinatown over there, and a lot more than you'd probably expect are actually buildings based off of real life buildings dotted all around the world. But no, ERLC is not based off of one real life place like Greenville is, and it's not similar in terms of the way the map looks. But what is similar is some of the vehicles. So we have some vehicles like this that is meant to be a Nissan GTR, but for copyright reasons is obviously edited and is fictional. And this car here as well, which is meant to be based off of the BMW i8, which is an electric car. However, again, due to copyright issues, it is a fictional model and does not look too similar to a BMW i8 in real life. It is still fairly different. But then on the other side of it, you have this car here, which is a McLaren 650S, I believe. And well, as you can see, it looks exactly the same as the real life version. So that image is quite a good example. If we put them side by side, as you can see, they are exactly the same vehicles, even to the way the headlights are designed, even where the indicators are, where the headlights are. You can see the two little dots there are right here for the headlights. You can see the shape is exactly the same. You can see the whole front bumper is the same. If we go to the back and find a back picture, again, as you can see, the brake lights are exactly the same. Now there is a bit of a difference at the back in terms of the exhaust, but obviously ERLC doesn't have like real working exhaust, so they are different. And you can see the brake lights look kind of different, but you still have the two lines. You have the grille here, and then the design is exactly the same. And you also have a little fake vent on the side of the ERLC one, which isn't on the real life one, which I think makes it look better if anything. McLaren, you should definitely take inspiration from ERLC's designs. And you can see the diffuser, which is this thing at the bottom here. It does look a little bit different as well. It kind of goes down a lot further than it does on this photo, but overall it looks very cool. And that is just one of the many vehicles we are going to be looking at today. If we head over to the car spawner, there are so many vehicles on here based off of real life vehicles. For example, the Falcon E Stallion. You can see that is based off of the Ford Mustang Mach-E. If we take this one, for example, if you ignore the color difference, you can see they are very similar. The wheels are slightly different. That's just to do with the spec of the vehicle, but they are pretty much exactly the same. The front is exactly the same. The back looks exactly the same as the real life version as well. And the biggest thing about this is that this one in game has sequential indicators, as you can see. So when you turn the indicators on, they actually go through the whole setting like they do in real life. And again, that's just one car at random. There are so many. We have the old Audi S5 here from 2010, if you guys really want to Google that. We have the BMW X5 again from 2020, which if you look, this is the X5M Competition, I believe, which is a sportier version of the BMW X5. You have one of my personal favorite cars, the Audi RS3. You also have my dream car, the Audi R8, which again is based off of a real life vehicle. If we have a look at this one here, you can see this one unfortunately is quite a low quality model in terms of ERLC, but it is still based off of real life. And there you go. As you can see, of course, the Audi logo is different on the ERLC version for copyright purposes. They don't have real names, of course, but you can see the front grille is the same. The way the headlights are shaped is the same. You've got the big square here, which you can see here, and then you've got the three other little lights here, which you can see. The front grille is the same. You've got the Audi logo above it. It's the same. The mirrors, the same. You also got this black part here, the same. You've got the fuel cap, which is the same. The wheels, especially, are very similar. They're just, you know, a bit low quality because it's ERLC. The only difference about this one is you can see a little spoiler on that one. This one doesn't have a spoiler, but that's just because this one is a high spec Audi R8, which, you know, has a spoiler that the owner has put on it or that ordered it from the dealership to put on. This one just doesn't have that. You don't have to have it. Not all will have that spoiler, of course. And we also have some less commonly known vehicles, such as this one right here. This is the Mercedes G-Wagon. However, this, of course, I'm not going to show you the picture of this because everybody knows what the Mercedes G-Wagon looks like. It does look like this, which is crazy, which is really cool how they have vehicles that do look exactly the same as the real life versions of them. Of course, they won't be in the game forever. I say exactly the same, they are a little bit different. I mean, for example, we don't have the Mercedes badge here. This doesn't look like the Mercedes badge. It looks a little bit different, but you can see how they've done the non-copyright version, but try to keep the original authenticity of the Mercedes badge and brand, but just to avoid copyright. Of course, every single vehicle I've showed you here, at some point, unfortunately, it's inevitable, it will get removed and the models will get fictionalized, which means that it's not the same, so it can't be copyrighted, like we showed at the start with the BMW i8 and the Nissan GTR. They're similar, but you can still see the similarities, but they're still a little bit different, so they can't get copyright claimed, which it's not ERLC's fault. That's a Roblox problem. We've all spoke about that. We've all heard about that many times. For example, we've all heard about the Lamborghini / Roblox copyright drama. And there are so many things in the game that will surprise you that are like this. Not just civilian cars and the buildings, of course. For example, we have the mail truck here. This doesn't have a name in ERLC, but this looks really similar to a real life mail truck, which I'm sure you guys probably know that. So there are a lot of similarities in ERLC with the different vehicles. But I hope you found this video enjoyable. If you did, drop a like and subscribe. Make sure you check out my, I can't really show you, let me quit the job real quick. Make sure you check out my limited edition AmazePlays Halloween merchandise. It's only on sale until the 31st of October, and after that it will be completely off sale and will never ever come on sale again in like ever. It will be limited edition until that date only, and you'll never be able to buy it again. It's only 15 Robux and you'll become a true OG if you own this. It also looks pretty nice in my opinion. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Join my Discord server, discord.gg/AmazePlays. We're also doing loads of Robux giveaways over there and Discord Nitro giveaways, and check out my TikTok, Twitter and Instagram below. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.